could speak a battle for your money. I'd rather count $100,000 on a Sunday. Watch a football game and bet it all on one play.
Hey everybody, so after a long break, I'm finally back. I attempted to make a couple of videos in the past 4 weeks, but every time I did it, I never got around to actually editing it, and then I tried to combine all the videos, and then I lost the videos, and then I would go back and try to re-record everything, and it was just taking me too long, so I just said, forget it. So I am not going to have a recap for weeks 3, 4, and 5, but I will have, we'll try to be more on top of the video thing from now on. Alright, so first off, I have put up a new poll, and that poll is about LaDainian Tomlinson, LT. The question is, do you think LT's career is over, or do you think he'll reemerge as an elite running back once again in the NFL? So you think he's done? Do you think he'll come back? Or I didn't set this up as an option yet, but I think I'll probably go in and add it. Do you think he could possibly come back and still be a good runner? Not necessarily elite, but quality back, somebody who you can put in there, and he has the potential to get you some yardage. First on the list in terms of matchups last week was the Dynasty versus the Oxymorons. Now, right before this game actually happened, we had a big trade happen. Just that morning, trade got accepted, and it was actually, I think, one of the largest trades of the year so far. Let me just pull it up here. So Steve Smith, Johnny Knox, and Reggie Bush. And in return, I got Jay Cutler, Steve Slayton, Anquan Boldin, Knowshon Moreno, and Josh Morgan. So that's a pretty good trade. Jay Cutler's having a solid year, as is Anquan Boldin and Steve Slayton. Steve Slayton's starting to heat up, and Knowshon Moreno as a rookie is looking very impressive, so I'm looking forward to having him on my team. But anyway, going into that matchup, I wasn't sure how those new players were going to perform, but they performed well, and I got the victory 111-95 over the Oxymorons. The next matchup was the Brooklyn Wings versus the Las Vegas Black Aces, a low-scoring shootout. And the Wings won, and they are looking good at 5-1. The Black Aces struggling a little bit. The Worldwide Wickets got another win, improving to 5-1 themselves, winning over the Oklahoma Okie Dokies, who looked really good coming into the season, but I think they're just running into some tough teams at the wrong time. Banned Substance 2-4, also losing to London Selenianis, who are now 5-1. The Flash lost to Nib High Football Rules. Sort of a blowout. 194 points for Nib High Football Rules. 50 of those coming off of Tom Brady, who I'm sure most of you know had that amazing game against the Titans, aka might as well be Nib High Football because they are terrible. So if your quarterback's playing them this week, that's a must start. The Hillhounds took out the shorty, Caleb Breslin, who is actually sending me instant messages right now. He's struggling at 1-5, worst record in the league. But the Hillhounds, on the other hand, are looking very impressive still. Their only loss, sort of a fluke, Miles Austin going off for 60 points, and getting the Black Aces the win. Alright, so this week's matchups, I've got a couple key matchups in terms of standings. Worldwide Wickets against the Dynasty. Worldwide Wickets go to 6-1. They're almost guaranteed a playoff spot in that division because it's a weak division, and you go to 6-1 in that division. You might only need 8 wins to get into the playoffs. So that leaves him at 6-1 with 7 games left, and he only needs to win 2. The Dynasty is at 3-3, and they're tied with Nipai Football Rules. We're playing the Oxymorons. Now, those two are tied right now, so they both need wins to stay within each other to get that third position to go into the playoffs. Another matchup I think is important is the Battling Shorty versus the London Silly Nannies. Opposite records here. I think if the Shorty wants any chance of making the playoffs, they really have to win this week. Otherwise, I feel like they're out of it. That's pretty much it for this week's update. Once again, I'll be becoming more regular with videos. Sort of got out of the habit of making them. But anyway, I'm looking forward to tomorrow's matchups, and I will put up another video probably around Wednesday or Thursday next week, depending. So good luck to all of you tomorrow, and may the best win and the worst lose.
I come out with the gear, this jacket, these shoes don't come out this year. So if you love your girl, don't let her come out this year. If you leave her out there, then she coming out here. And that ain't fair, but I don't care. I'm a motherfucking cash money millionaire.